If you hadn't pursued a musical career, what would you be doing right now for a living?
I really enjoy kind of the business side of things. I do enjoy it, which is fortunate. I work on, I manage my own career basically all the time. So I enjoy doing like some kind of paperwork, contracts type stuff. Maybe I would be an artist representative. Maybe I'll do that anyway.
Why not?
So something kind of supporting the arts. Or an event. I would be an event organizer. I would put on festivals. I would like to do that. And maybe I will do that. Actually, I did help do the Chilliwack one, and I'm a co-producer of the New York Hot Jazz Festival that just started last year. I like to organize fun events that people can come to. So I get a kick out of that.
Well, I can get that from your personality. You're so like upbeat and enthusiastic.
No reason not to be.
Exactly.
At this point, I don't know. Yep. You have a choice.
Yeah. When performing, is there anything specific you do to really get into your comfort zone?
My comfort zone. I just try not to take myself so seriously. I try to see the humor in the situation. I have actually gotten very nervous a lot for performances. Yes, I'm very upbeat and I talk fairly fluidly now. But I can be here now because I've been in so many uncomfortable situations and overcome them. So it helps me when you're surrounded by people that you feel comfortable with. Like, so tonight I'm playing at a concert with at the Fine Arts School here with 3 musicians that I absolutely love. And I know they're wonderful musicians. And as soon as the music starts, you can just kind of sink into it. So I think if I just kind of quiet the inner dialogue and just listen to what's happening musically, then I can kind of look around and realize how special this moment is and feel more comfortable. Just be part of it. Not overthink the situation.
Just kind of give yourself a talk. Tell yourself, calm down.
Yeah.
Relax. Breathe.
Yeah, we all get there. Yeah. Lots of breathing. Yeah. And giving yourself a pep talk or the talk, like you say. Mm-hmm. Stop it! Stop it! Yeah. You know when you get nervous, you don't sound good, so stop being nervous. It just comes from experience. Yeah.
Despite all the other instruments out there, what drew you in with the trumpet?
My dad played back in high school. He told me to play it. I said, okay! Because I was 12.
Why not?
That's pretty much what happened. And I took to it. They told me when I tried instruments in grade 6, they told me I should play trombone. I don't know if I just had a lot of air or like long arms or something. Dad said, no, you want to play the melody. So I played the melody, and then I saw the older kids playing in jazz band, and jazz band looked like a lot of fun. Just the trumpet section, and they were all having fun. Again, just kind of idolizing older kids and seeing what they were doing with it.
Wow.
So the trumpet, I just kind of went with that route.
Just followed your dad's footsteps in a way?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't play professionally, but he had a love for it, and we had a horn at home, which probably had a lot to do with it, too. Well, I guess it was available.
If you, hear him play, it can bring you in and be like, I want to do that.
A little bit, yeah. He only plays a little bit of, Herb Alpert, Do You Want a Taxi? He plays the theme from Coronation Street. I taught him the theme from Coronation Street recently.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's good. Yeah, he doesn't play anymore, but he had a love for it, for sure. He encouraged me.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
You have your own vibe and style to your music, but you still honor the traditions of original jazz. Is it hard sometimes keeping the two intertwined with each other?
Yeah, it's taken a long time to get there. And I'm writing music for a new album now, and it's hard because I'm influenced by so many things, and I want to try to keep it rooted in, basics of jazz or like that same kind of spirit, but keep pushing at the same time. I mean, you get farther away and you want to keep pulling it back, and yeah, it's hard. It is hard to kind of intertwine them. So it actually makes me happy to hear that you say this is its own style. Yeah, you try to create your own style within the experiences that you've had. I just try and just check in on it and listen to what take a step back. That's all it comes down to too. Is just always take a step back and see if what you're intending with the music is coming together or not.
What is the most important lesson you've taken from your career?
Work hard, stay humble.
Relax.
Relax, yeah. Well, relax
a point.
once you've worked hard. Yeah. I mean, that's really it. Like, you just have to, whatever it is, if you love doing it or if you want to do it, nobody's gonna do it for you. Just work hard and stay humble. And it's exciting, and constantly put yourself in situations that challenge you, that help you grow. Because if you're uncomfortable, you're probably learning something, and that doesn't matter if it's music related, if it's a performance, or if it's just like, maybe you're having a funny little rift with a friend or family member. It's like, I'm probably growing in some way right now. Now I kind of purposely seek out those situations, and I'm like, why do I do this? Why do I put myself in all these uncomfortable situations? And then I get to the end of the day and I'm like, I'm so better off having this experience.
Absolutely. What is one crucial piece of advice you would give to a high school student planning to pursue a musical career?
Work hard, stay humble.
Same thing.
I mean, it's not supposed to sound like a negative thing. Like, embrace the work that you get to do, and everything is possible. But I'm very thankful my parents instilled a good work ethic in me. And there's a lot of factors that come into play. You're constantly, I mean, I'm bubbly and I'm confident in this stuff, but I get low. There's a lot of doubts we all have all the time. Doesn't matter what work you're in. I've had a lot of doubts. I've had a lot of different struggles, mentally with it. Staying inspired is difficult. You have to keep, surround yourself with people that challenge and inspire you, and keep moving forward. Try to be kind of critical with understanding of yourself to understand your own self. On that note, and going into music or going into art, whatever it is, I had some great advice early on moving to New York, from a trumpet player named Lou Soloff. He had said, there's always going to be somebody who plays faster. There's always going to be somebody who plays higher. The only chance of you have of survival in a place like New York is just figuring out who you are, what you have that is different, and what makes you unique, and then owning that, and having that, and holding that. And that is, once you start to play the comparison game with other people, you can kind of get lost in it, especially in a place like New York. That's where people get lost. So knowing what you have that's special. So what that means for me is that the farther I went away, all of a sudden, I'm so proud to be from Chilliwack.
Yeah.
What is Chilliwack? I don't know. But I am the only trumpet player from Chilliwack in New York. So that's what I've got.
That's fantastic.
But that's kind of how it's all come out. Is like, you have to figure out what you have that nobody else has, and love it and embrace it.
How many people do you come across that actually don't know where Chilliwack is?
Most of them.
Yeah?
yeah.
Even I get that. Is that in California? I'm like, no, it's like 45 minutes that way.
I know. And I used to say, I was like, I'm from Vancouver, but now I don't even bother.
Yeah.
I let people know where it is. I say it's right next to Langley, and they go, oh, okay. We know where Langley is.
Rush. It's like Vancouver. But if I have time, Chilliwack, it's that way. Go check it out. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's about an hour and a half east of a boot. You get the chance to say that to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, so that is the end of our interview. But thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate having you here. It's awesome.
Thank you. This is a really special place. I'm really glad, I'm toting Chilliwack, and I love it. But the resources, the faculty, the people you have here, the spirit you have at this school is really, really fantastic. The fact that you have this interview program is amazing. So I'm equally inspired. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, bah.
Rolling?
Rolling.
Every time it rains, pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down. Trade it for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have a shower. So, if you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. Pennies from heaven for you and me. Something like that.